Hey guys, thanks to back Leaf RC Car Restoration. As you can tell, got another cool project. What you're seeing here is a vintage 1986 Kyosho Ultima, kit number 3115. Beautiful buggies. I was lucky to score this one about 3 years ago or so. It's been in the background. Luckily, I was able to get to it now. I found it with the box, but it didn't come with everything you see. I'll tell you about that in a second. How beautiful is this? So typically these boxes I know are a little different colored, but this one's different and I just love it. The colors and everything. So when I saw it, I grabbed it. And I also got the manual, which I want to show you the manual here. The manual's not in the greatest shape, but it comes with some really cool option things you can upgrade your Kyosho Ultima with, what they suggest. And a 240 Le Mans ST motor is what they recommend for better performance. And I agree with them on that motor. That's one of my all-time favorite engines. Just great motor. I was lucky enough to score one of those. It didn't come with the kit. It's just a little dirtier than I would like it to be in better shape, but it actually performs brilliantly. So great find there. And this one's got full ball bearings in it now. And there's this character here I want to show you. He's on quite a few of these pages. Maybe you guys might know him, or know him. I've seen him in these magazines, and you know a little bit about that character from Kyosho. See, just a cool one. I imagine he's probably got a name or something too. So, if you know anything more about him, please let us know. That would be awesome. So, let me show you inside as well. Right here. So, whenever you're taking the bodies off these, just pop this little clip here, and it'll come right up, just like that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people pull them off and keep going, and they break the areas here. Easy to do. So, very narrow chassis, not very big, not very tall or anything like that. So, great for aerodynamics and for flight. Narrow in the center, so not wide or anything like that, or tall. And I wouldn't say it's super light or anything like that. It's got a good weight to it. It may be a little lighter in the front than you would think, but yeah, awesome. This one, it's got a Futaba radio in it, or ESC in it, and a Futaba servo 3003 standard. So awesome buggies. They would do quite a few different versions of the Ultima. You guys probably know more about that than I do. I know there's a Turbo and or Ultima 2, and I know they did the reissues of this one. Maybe if they did reissues of the others, I don't know. But I think the 2019 was the issue of this one. And as far as that's all I know. But amazing buggies. Highly recommend you guys getting these. This one also, I painted the wheels a little bit, as you can tell, the tires. And yeah, these can be a little tedious to paint the driver, but this one didn't have the wing with it. I had a wing from another build, and I was able to paint that up. It's actually an Ultima wing, so I lucked out on that. If you're going to get the repop body like I did, this is a repop body from 2019, then you're going to want to make sure you got the wing with it, because I don't believe you can mount it without it, because this one here, when I got the car, it came with the roll cage, but it didn't come with the wing mounts, so I had to make some out of aluminum. But yeah, easy peasy. That turned out pretty cool anyways. So yeah, so now we're going to go into what it took to make the Ultima look like this, and then we're going to go into the running portion of the video, and all that's going to start right now. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and start diving into the Ultima, tearing it all apart and washing everything very good. And I'm probably going to soak up the tires a little bit in some oil. They're not too bad. They need to be softened a little bit. A little stiff still. So, but they're not too shabby. And then we're going to take all the electronics out, test all electronics. I had to get another solder gun. My solder gun just puked out on me. So, and then start cutting all the decals and getting the body all ready and prepped. What you're seeing right there is a wing that I've had for probably about good 4 or 5 years, I guess. I want to use that, but we're gonna probably repaint that, of course. And then, yeah, it should be pretty good. Got the tools ready. Let's go ahead and dive into this thing. All right, let's go and sneak a peek inside this transmission housing. No broken teeth. It's not too bad. It's a little dirty, but not bad. You guys know any of my videos, usually I have a broken tooth or two on these things. So, all right, let's continue on. All right, so now we're inside the gear casing, just to see what it looks like. It's not bad, guys, not too bad. I think we're gonna be all right. Let's continue on. All right, so now everything is taken apart, and we're just gonna go over everything really quickly and test the electronics, see if they're any good, and individualize all the parts, and then start washing everything really well. So everything looks okay. I don't really see any broken bits yet, so that's good. So let's go ahead and start getting into the wash and clean, and then reassembly. All right, so now, as you can tell, everything is laid out and washed really good. The only thing we're gonna do now is polish the metal parts, and then we get into assembly. All right, as you can tell, I got the electronics put in. Everything's working as it should, super clean. And yeah, so now we just got to put the top plate on and then route the receiver through here too, along with the on and off switch. Alrighty guys, so now we're getting ready to do the cage portion for the buggy, and got my little instructions right here to show me how to do it. So let's go ahead and knock this bad boy out, and then we're gonna get straight into the painting. All right, now the cage is done. Alrighty guys, so now we're getting ready to put the roll cage on here. The body's all painted and decaled, so all we gotta do is drill out our zones where that roll cage will sit, and drill out the zones where the body will sit onto the chassis. So you got 7 punctures you have to do, or drill outs. What I like to do is heat up a little small Allen key and use that as a guide to punch my holes into. Then I'll go back with a Dremel and just hone those areas out. I find this a lot more exact than just using your Dremel and possibly moving or shaking a little bit. So almost there, almost finished. All right, so the body is on, looks good, everything's painted up. I gotta finish a little bit more lettering on the wheels, and then we'll be off to the running portion of the video. All right, so now for the running portion of the video. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna run it basically with the 7.2 volt battery pack, just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. But a 240 Le Mans is a great engine. It just really hustles this car nice and smooth like. All right, so now let's go ahead and we can get a speed run on this thing. All right, let's go ahead and get a top speed. We're based off at 0. All right, let's put in our guesses right now, guys. Now, as you know, we're running the nickel metal hydride battery. So it's not gonna be as fast as the LiPo. I'll have to do a LiPo run later. See what we got. 22 miles an hour, that's not bad. That's pretty good. we'll take it. I imagine with the 540 size motor, you probably get about 19, 18 miles an hour. So this little 240 Le Mans definitely gives you a little extra bump in speed along with the bearings and stuff. So yeah, not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get into our regular run. Car has such a good grip to it. Even with those dry running tires. All right, let's see if we can run it a little bit off-road now. Get to see all that articulation you have. All right, let's give a hit a jump. Little bit of nose heavy result there. Maybe we can get a little bit better job on this one. What a beautiful buggy. Nice. All right, let's bring her on in. Alrighty, that's a wrap on this bad boy. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. This restoration was a total blast. Yeah, love it. Highly recommend you guys pick one of these Ultimas up. If you see them, they're a lot of fun. So please hit a like, and we'd love it for you guys to subscribe. I promise you're not going to want to miss what's coming up next. Alrighty guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Now a 2S LiPo Run for top speed. It looks like about 24 to me. $23?